So I have this Garmin watch that I got so that I could run a marathon. I don't know that it really helped, but in the Garmin app, there is like all these badges that show up every month, and I've always liked completing video games to 100%, and so I decided I was gonna get all the badges. So they're split up between like biking, running, swimming, yoga, and weightlifting. Heavy focus on the first three. I borrowed a bike from my parents because I don't have a bike. Pulled out my running shoes and my running vest, and got a membership at the community pool. Here's the thing, I had a plan, and it was a good plan, okay? It was well written, it balanced all of the activities throughout the whole month, but I don't even have that original plan because I almost immediately strayed from the plan. It's week like 2.5, and I thought I could take like a chill week because we had friends from out of town visiting, but I forgot that I was supposed to do a 40K on the bike this weekend for that 40K badge, and so now I'm not quite halfway there and the sun is actively setting. I might have made a mistake. Pretty much in like the second week of the month, I went hiking with some friends at Mount Rainier, where I found out that hiking doesn't actually count towards the walking badge, which I find kind of ridiculous. And then I went to the rodeo, where I didn't make any progress towards badges because they don't let spectators run from the bulls at the rodeo. And then I went to go visit my grandma because she was turning 90, and so I had to sneak into Planet Fitness with my brother so I didn't fall even farther behind on this. So as literally all of my projects seem to go, it started out strong, you know, I had all the preparation in place, and then I procrastinated. There is 1 week left in this month, and I'm like not even halfway through the biking challenge of like 200 miles. So I've got 6 days now to bike like 100 miles, and I'm also only like halfway through the running challenge too. Sorry, this is really choppy. Again, I don't really know how to ride a bike with one hand. I'm figuring it out. So this is really gonna be like a sprint finish to this challenge, and I'm gonna be exhausted. This is gonna suck. That's just about all of my projects go. We were coming down to like crunch time, final stretch, and I had at this point taken very minimal steps towards actually like achieving the goal. I started scrambling to the finish. Pardon the hair and the general mess of my being because today has been a whirlwind. I put off so much stuff to the end of today. Like today is the last day of the month, and just this morning I ran 15K to cover the 10K and the 15K badge. I swam 3/4 of the swimming badge. I just finished the yoga badge. I then ran another 5K on a treadmill to get the running badge. And I now have 5.5 hours left in the day to get 10,000 steps and like 56 miles on a bike. I don't think both of those things are gonna happen. If you made it this far, you might be wondering if I actually got all the badges. But isn't it like more important, you know, the things we learned along the way, the things we did. I learned how to ride a bike with one hand for the first time in my life. I saw some beautiful sunsets. I missed it by 1 badge. By less than 9,000 steps. I missed getting all the badges by less than 9,000 steps.